Hello, hello. Cool. Right. Let's crack on, I think. Nice of you to join us this time, Raph. After your introduction to the stream yesterday, with about 10 seconds left of the stream. Let's get him. Yeah, you get him. Yeah, let's figure out what I'm doing. Yeah, let's do some animation, I think. Click that, should bring me in. Yeah, we are... That's alright, Rob. Yeah, we are carrying on with the Grumps animated, which is it's going well. I'm starting to get to the kind of daunting bit where I've realised it was a surprise stream, to be fair. Yeah, it was impromptu yesterday. Sorry, yeah, I'm getting to the point with this animation where I'm really happy with it, but I've realised that there's about like kind of half of it now from this point on is just kind of laughter without any dialogue. So there's a lot of pressure on me to make it funny, rather than just like animating the two of them just kind of sat there laughing for a minute and a half, which I've done before and I'll do again, but I try not to. So what is this bit? So ironically, the bit that we're going to be, well, not ironically, coincidentally, the bit we're working on for today's stream is just going to be Aaron laughing, I think. I still haven't done all of the tat on the shelves, but I will get there at some point. And yeah, thanks for it is a very bird-like laugh. There's a squeak about 30 seconds in. Mods only, baby. I can't remember exactly where it is, but there's a moment where it just full on like squeaks as his laugh, and I'm looking forward to doing something with that.
Terrible news, guys. The carbuncle ate itself.
That. So right at the end of the clip. But that's gonna have to be something. A former falconer? What, like... Did you have a falcon? Were you part of a group? Did you... I don't really know what that means. It sounds impressive, it sounds cool. Oh yeah, also, you might have done in like an intro thing, but like, that's really cool. It's very much a squeaky whiteboard being erased, that would be perfect. That's so sick. No, if you did mention it, it completely left me, and I apologise for that, but it's a very cool community. It's a very cool little group we've got. Oh, cool. Like, I think I've seen, like, I don't know what you'd call it, a performance, like a group at a castle, I think it was. Yeah, country park. Right, so we've got some colours to add. Piss Beautiful is very good. Thank you very much for Piss Beautiful. Beautiful. Cute. And then we had one from last stream as well, which I couldn't add, which was... Yes, it was selected piss-coloured right arm. Which isn't going to fit, but that's fine. We know it's there. It might be. We don't know. Oh dear. That's really cool. My partner is deathly afraid of birds, and she always told me about a story of when she went to like a falconry demonstration. Hey, evil master pig. Sorry. Yeah, she went to like one of these falconry things, and because she's definitely scared of birds, her brother, as the bird flew up, decided to grab the back of her head, which was cruel, and I'm not sure if she's forgiven him, but still makes me laugh. Oh my god. How did the person who is afraid of birds cope? Because, like, they're not even, like, a cute, like, bird. Like, they're intimidating anyway. Okay, right. Let's sort this. Yep. Oh my god. Amazing. 3 very good messages all came through at the exact same time there. A wild fear, but understandable. It's part of the ambience, alien, and that's terrifying, Caleb. I won't tell my partner that. By the way, when you can hear things like Raph, that's such a wild hot take. How dare you? Owls are excellent. When you hear like sirens in the background, is it like deafeningly loud? Like, I don't know if the mic picks it up weirdly. I don't think I've listened to any of my VODs like all the way through. But is that okay? Like, do I need to close the window? Is it bad audio? Owls are very scary, but they are very cool. Okay, that's fine. I like the sirens are good, lol. That's a different energy than I was expecting, but that's fine. There's a video from ages and ages ago, like early internet, called Rotate Your Owl, which I still think about every now and then, and it was just people holding owls and then like rotating them in different ways, and obviously they've got like gyroscopic heads, so they don't like move their face, and it's just a song in the background going, roll, roll, rotate your owl, roll, roll, and it's just that basically on a loop for about, I think, like a few minutes, and it was important to my upbringing. Please don't. Yes, seeing owls stretch out their legs is an excellent moment. Seeing them run is terrifying, but I love it. Just a little squeak. Cool. Fun fact, owls have cylindrical eyes. Yeah, I think I knew that, which is terrifying. Led to the myth of them being able to turn their heads the whole way around. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen the gyroscopic chicken video as well. this one, he's gonna look up and then go back down. Maybe, let's see if I've already got it there to make life easy for myself, which I have. Oh no. Oh no, okay. I'm just gonna, I don't know how to listen to this without just like overlapping. I mean, I know what it is anyway. I don't need to do this, but cool. Thank you very much for that clip, Tasia. There's something that I really enjoy about the fact that after I'm done telling my my very weak story, immediately it's just Aaron cry laughing in the background. Another fun owl fact, so hearing where things are vertically is very difficult. Some animals like dogs tilt their heads so they can like humans of which look areas. Yeah. Owls there is just different heights. Oh. That's weird. That's weird that they're not symmetrical. And a little bit upsetting, but that's fine. I don't know if I have a favourite bird. I used to, when I was like very, very young, my grandma got me a bird watching book, and I just like flipped through that to look at all the different birds and see which ones I like. And there was one called a waxwing. I do not know where it's from. I don't know if it's in the UK or not, but it's just a beautiful looking bird. And that is that is the most of an opinion I think I will have on favourite birds, unless I think of something else. There's a Scottish parrot called Onion on TikTok. I guess that counts. And then we'll tilt him back down, I think, just here. Hey, CGK Flurry, or Rebecca, I think. Herons are pretty good. And I've seen a heron. I was very proud of myself when I first saw a heron. I don't know if proud is the right word. Let's go a little bit more, maybe. Just really kind of push each movement as much as I care to. And then I think I'm going to kind of drop him down a little bit, which he'd laugh as well. Oop. 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 Up, up, up. What are crackles? I'm skipping loads of messages, sorry. Oh no. Well, that's a sad thing to hear about vultures. I like crows. I've seen plenty of videos of very, very smart crows picking up things and putting them in like boxes and stealing things. So I like crows. I wouldn't trust an ostrich. Ostriches and I went to a zoo fairly recently and saw a cassowary, and I only knew what a cassowary was because of Far Cry 3, I think. And Jesus wept. They are fucking terrifying if you've ever seen a cassowary in person. They're fucking huge, and I wasn't expecting them to be, because I've seen ostriches and emus, and I thought they'd be about the same. Cassowaries are absolutely massive, and that's not okay. They are bastard birds. They seem to be bastard birds, and they look like fucking dinosaurs. Right, let's keep doing what I'm doing, because I'm going to forget to else. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I don't know if that's actually going to work. Kind of. That worked right, actually. Yeah, Jesus wept is something. I don't know where I picked it up from. I think that's just. Yeah, Raf's got it. I think it's a Briticism. I didn't always say it though. I think it's a good way of censoring myself from saying anything worse. Which, I mean, I've just said the word fucking dinosaur when referring to a cassowary a lot anyway recently, so that's maybe moot, but I don't know what passerines are, but I know the word because there is a song of the Oh Hellos, if anyone's ever listened to them, called Passerin, which is a very good song. So I will Google what a passerin is because I did not know it was a bird or a type of bird. Raf, we have to just accept that every bit of British slang, every bit of dialect is now branded and owned and copyright of Deep Blue Incorporated. The Oh Hellos are amazing. And I think probably like a lot of people I learnt about them through Tiny Desk. And they've got one song that's going around went around on TikTok a while ago, which I think was Poet Writer Soldier or something like that, maybe. Dear Wormwood is an incredible album, and I would recommend it to anyone that wants to get into the Oh Hellos. They have 4 like kind of mini albums. It feels almost like an anthology. They're kind of like EPs, but they're kind of long. And the anthology is called The Four Winds. I cannot remember for the life of me what like the individual albums are called, because they're named maybe after like mythology that I'm not aware of. I think one of them's called Eurus, and then one of them's Norris, maybe. All 4 of them collect to about like an hour 15, and I have got through so many like creative blocks just by listening to that music. And if I had the time, the money, and the skill to animate anything, there is a song called Rose, which is on one of those, which is just absolutely incredible, and I would love to animate it at some point if I ever have the chance. That would be the one. Thank you very much, Taja. So I got Eurus right. But yeah, those 4 are fantastic, and Rose in particular I think was very high on my Spotify top 100 last year. I think the Oh Hellos were like in my top 3 of bands I'd listened to. And obviously there's nothing wrong with this, but I have a slight suspicion that Bug Hunter might make it onto my top 100 this year, for no in particular reason. Okay, right. Let's lift Aaron's shoulders as he laughs. Oh, not like that, we won't. What do I used to do? Is that not how I do it? I'm being sick. There we go. Okay, cool. Two. Okay. I've already lost track. I'm awful at trying to do this. Yeah, Raf. I've only recently gotten into them. They're a very good band. What is going on? Why am I being... Oh, okay. I've figured out what I've been doing stupid. I forgot that I made like a group of layers to hold both the arms in because I was making Aaron laugh earlier. Yeah, I listened to Bug Hunter. Bug Hunter is a fantastic band. I'm not sure if you've ever heard them, but they do this really subtle music in the back of these streams. I'd never make anyone listen to them intentionally or like on purpose or force anyone to listen to it. But there's an excellent band. Yeah, all kidding aside, Bug Hunter puts the music on the back of these. I'm sure everyone here knows that at this point. What you might not know if you weren't here in the stream yesterday is he's got a music song. He's got a song coming out this Friday, and then a music video animated by me coming out the next day on Saturday. I'm very excited for everyone to see it because I am very proud of it. You know, one of the music songs. Like a music song. Not like, you know. There's lots of types of songs. But my favourite type of song is a music song, personally. That's just me. I'm not here to, like, tell you what kind of songs you have to like. Okay, I've finally done that. That's fine. Sorry. Yeah, sometimes music songs, they're not for everyone. Cool. Thank you, Taja, for some excellent linking. Let's do the exact same thing, but let's move the whole rig. Yeah, and because obviously I've been working with Bug for a hot minute now. We've been talking quite a lot in Discord, and on the weekend we had a very brief hour-and-a-half session on Rocket League recently. I said recently, I didn't need to. I said it was this weekend, and I I quite like Rocket League until I start losing frequently, and then I stopped playing Rocket League for 6 months, and I know, right? But yeah, we had a quick session. We were very good to begin with. Taja, you absolutely mention another musician I might like. It might be one I already like, but yeah, we had a few games. I played very badly. I never want to play again, but we will probably be playing again and maybe on Twitch at some point. If that does happen, I will let you know. We will finally have a good reason to put the gamer emotes to good use. But yeah, that's something we talked about, and the worse and worse I played as each game went on, the less and less I liked the idea of the game, or the idea of streaming it. But yeah, I'll let everyone know if that's a thing that happens. Cool. Raph, that sounds like a plan. Probably guess what I'd like to show for. Yeah, people need goals. At one point, they were following me on Patreon, I think. I think they stopped at some point, which is obviously fine. In case anyone like looks out for them and can't see them. But I think they followed my Patreon when I first started doing Drawfee Animated. Like, I think they were about the same time as Nathan and David. It might have even been someone here that actually made me realise they were linked to Drawfee and Draw Detectives specifically, because I didn't realise that at the time. Because someone was like, "Oh, I see you've been followed by Nathan, David, and People Need Goals," and I didn't click because I wouldn't know. But yeah, that was a very cool thing as well. I listened to a bit of their music, yeah, when I first saw that it was a band. I think I listened to them a bit on Spotify. I didn't give them a proper go though, to be honest. What song should I be listening out for, other than the intro to Draw Detective Season 2 and the Secret Sleepover Society? I think, because I feel like something else needs to happen in this, and there's like a slap noise. There. I'm going to raise his left hand and kind of slap it down at some point. Maybe, anyway. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, it's there. Let's see if I can make this look right. I have a feeling it's not going to. But let's see what it does, how it interpolates it. Oh, well, no, that's alright. What I might do, because I prefer that actually. I'm just going to drop that like that, and then bounce up just a little bit. Whoops, what happened there? Whoa, that shouldn't look like that. What happened there? Is it this? It is that. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why it did that. The last year. Cool. Yes, I will. Hold on. I'm going to write that down now. Cool, lovely. Oh no, that's an interesting gesture he's doing. Is it fine? Have I missed something? Am I being dense? Okay, I don't think it bounces. He doesn't look. That's foul. How dare you? Okay, no, I see what you mean now. It's fine. It will be. Yeah, it's an interesting intro, Rose Peas. Thank you very much. I see what you mean now. When when it's animated, when it's that quick, when it's a few frames, it will look less like that, I hope. But I appreciate the point made. Thank you for your first contribution. It is a strong open. Hi, thank you very much, Rose. Okay, right. Let's fix that anyway. Something like that, maybe. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think the only thing I want to change is when he brings down his hand. I want him to kind of go over with it slightly. So let's see if I can do that. Cool. Yeah. Right. I like that more. That's better. Cool. Yeah, I still need to draw a load of stuff in the background of this. I need to fill those shelves. Oh, it's a lot of shelf space. I need to fill all of that space with Easter eggs, essentially. And then hopefully I can kind of keep those as a background for future Game Grumps animated, the same as I have the Mabimbam office and the just the flat in Giraffe, I guess. So for the next bit.
Terrible news, guys. The carbon news, guys.
I'm gonna go up to about there. I could, yeah, I mean, a piss plushie would be good. Again, it doesn't mean much to Game Grumps fans. It's the kind of, it's not, I appreciate the application. I don't know if that's a word. I appreciate that. That's maybe not my intent. No, I haven't, hold on, I'm sure I've got him somewhere. Let's find the piss mascot. It doesn't matter. We all know what the piss mascot looks like. I'll do one properly. Thank you, Rose, for dropping in the piss cord. To anyone that's not in the piss cord, we have a terrifying Discord to hang out in and apparently just make piss jokes. We accidentally canonized a stream mascot who is just called Piss. And his little orange ball looks a little bit sad. It's terrifying to me, Taja. Thank you very much. I think we want this one. He's a good creation, but he's also terrifying. He is just a little guy, I know. So when I finally get around to making merch, is everyone going to buy a piss plushie? What I'll do is I'll make a merch line, except I'll make it myself. Like I won't do one of these there's like a very kind of like obvious merch plush type thing that a lot of people online have. Like I don't need to explain it. Like Piss Boy, exactly that kind of plushie. It won't be like that. I will literally just like find some orange socks in like a Tesco or an Asda, and I'll just fill it with cotton wool, and then I'll send those out, and it will be fine. I don't like realistic sloshing sounds. Raph, that is foul. Cool. Well, I think I made a horrible snorting noise because I thought I'd muted the mic. I'm very sorry about that. But yeah. How muted was I? Did I talk about how I was going to make a mascot that was just going to be an orange sock full of cotton wool? Okay, yeah, there you are. Like Rose says, just get an orange, draw a face on and send that out. It's fine. Okay, that's fine then. I didn't know how much I'd muted and then not muted. I'm still a bit ill. Yeah, did you hear me just slag all of you off immediately? Like, just to no one in the flat, I was like, oh my god, these guys. Constantly talking about this.
Oh. Oh.
I sometimes feel like an orange with pipe cleaners for legs and arms.
Terrible news, guys.
Okay, right.
Oh.
Let's change Danny's pose a little bit. Go for this one. Yeah, my partner genuinely loves the fact that it's called a piss cord, and when I describe everyone, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, the piss dream people. She's like, for God's sake, why? Yeah, Clip Studio Paint's great. I don't tend to use it a lot, but yeah, it can have issues. Okay, let's bring his arm in. Yeah, and once again, not thinking too seriously, but me and Bug were talking the other day. We were talking about kind of how he gets on with all of his merch, because he has a thing called... Oh, sorry, I will be right back. I'm getting a call.
Takes care of his girl. 22 and panicked in the shake, shake of a magic 8. Her stress melts away with a smile on her face.
Hey, I'm back. Thank you, as always, for talking about the weather. Whilst I was gone. Yeah, it's nice here. It was very blue, sunny skies earlier. Jesus, Raf, that's gonna total your computer. Why have you done that? That is too many pixels, Raf. That's no good. Yeah, it's now overcast and very classically British, mild. Yeah, as I was saying, I was talking to Bug, obviously on the weekend whilst we were playing Rocket League, and he's got a thing called Bug Scouts, which is like it's like a monthly kind of support thing that he does, kind of like Patreon, where people donate like X amount every month, and they tend to get stickers. And he basically said, like, have you ever thought about doing stickers? And it was just kind of a rabbit hole that went down. I said at one point, like, I talked to everyone here about doing stickers based on some of these color palette names, and I'm still like figuring out things, but I take it, and like, by all means, as 9 people, please represent everyone that like this could be for. If I were to do merch, I take it people would be more interested in like stickers than, I don't know, pins or like t-shirts. I'm presuming. It's just like from what I've kind of seen online and the kind of stuff that I tend to be more interested in, I'd presume people would be more interested in that kind of thing, because it's, I don't know, it's an art channel, isn't it? So I feel like that's the natural. Piss Boy hoodie would be pretty good though. Just the piss mascot, but it's like an orange hoodie and it's just got the piss face on the top. So people are like, oh, is that Charmander? No. Yeah. I think that might be my kind of take on it, Raf, that I tend to get like t-shirts and stuff for like bands, but then I'd be surprised if I could make it cheaply. I really don't know. I've not looked into it. I could actually just send piss to people. Evil Master Pig might be onto something. Okay. I think at some point, if I do ever seriously think about it, I will put out some kind of poll on YouTube more than likely and get a feel for it. Right, let's move this like that. T-shirts, shirts for 2 podcasts I listen to, one which me and my partner will get through, and one's in life. That's really cool. How fast can you get a cease and desist from anyone for sending actual piss? I imagine quite quick. Rose can't buy. That's, yeah, completely fair, and that's the thing. Like it's one of these where if I did merch, I know it sounds counterintuitive. It probably wouldn't be for like money. It would be more because people want some kind of merch. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into it at some point, but I think for the time being, I will just keep doing commissions. If I do need a little cash injection, or I'm running out of work to do, which luckily at the minute I am not. I am a little bit under or a little bit overworked, which is fine. But
Oh,
right, so I don't necessarily know what I want to do. I mean, piss and heat collar pins. Sounds pretty good. What have I just seen? Okay, that's fine. I don't really know what I'm doing for this bit. I'm gonna have something kind of different come onto the screen, I think.
Terrible news.
Raph, that's very sweet, but no. That's not how this works. I have a Patreon, and that is a massively useful source of donations, and it also means that people don't have to pull together money like that. I am very, very thankful for all of those donations, and I'm very glad that, you know, people are able to get something back for, you know, donating a dollar a month or whatever. Well, that's the thing. There's so many good, like, things to choose from in here. To choose from. Okay. Okay, maybe it's pins and not stickers. Who knew? Okay, right. What am I actually doing? I'm not paying attention to the animation. What am I doing? Right. I think something's coming up on the screen. He needs to be looking at Aaron and then turn to the screen as something happens. So let's do that. Simple. Okay. Do that. Just make a new one because I think there's going to be one that fits just right. So do that. One thing that I've been thinking about as well, I don't really know how it would work, or like how I would price it, but I was thinking at one point about putting, or like, I don't know if it'd be like a commission thing or if it would just be like a Patreon reward, but like where people's names turn up in that list on the Patreon supporters list at the end of each animation. I was thinking of offering like having a very, very small like animated head of that person next to their name, just as like an extra little thank you. I don't know if it would be for like the top tier of like $10 or if it would be, you know, I can see like how much people have donated over like the whole time they've been a Patreon supporter, so I don't know if it'd be like once they've supported, I don't know, X amount of dollars, then they'd get one of those. I don't know, it's just something I was thinking about, but I am constantly, for some reason, trying to come up with new jobs and things to do, which I shouldn't do really. like that idea from Taja. Just completely separate to the completely separate to like the names at the end. I could just have like a little dance troupe at the very bottom. Right, let's see how that looks. I don't know if it's going to interpolate properly, but we will find out. Yeah, I think it goes a little bit too low. That does make it slightly better. Like, I think an ominous vibe kind of justifies it more. Okay, and then at that point, see, this is why I shouldn't have put the hair on the same layer as the face. Maybe. Oh, I'm just going to mute the mic for a sec.
Broken clocks right twice a day, but mine spins in reverse and may have double odds and better luck. Now it's twice as good as worthless junk. My heart's as healthy as a horse, but my hard hat's looking hardly worn. That other steel-toed boot'll drop, but I don't know when or how to stop. I wish I had a secret code to signal me to take it slow. I need a sign like calculus, cause my limit does in fact exist. So slow down, focus, do yoga poses and learn to love the lull and just breathe, breathe. Alright, I'm good, I think I'm smiling and nodding, but surveillance cameras caught me laugh maniacally, headbutting every obstacle. I've got to turn it off and pick back up when I am calm, even with an invitation. Boy, you gotta learn to knock, oh knock it off. And do me one favor, remember the safe word. I get that passion motivates and crashes down like ocean waves, but tunnel vision's toxic, man. You're not John Henry, take a breath. That might sound harsh when you are used to head rub sprays and sugar cubes. I just hate to see you racing towards behaviors that we shouldn't reward. So slow down, focus, do your...
Hello, I'm back. Sorry, my partner's just come home. If anything, I gave you a very good Halloween idea, a very weird but strong April Fool's idea. I like the idea, and I agree with beheading my patrons for Halloween, not clickbait. It's a strong title for it. Okay, let's raise his face a little bit more, but maybe not that much. And then let's fix this as well. can't wait for the moment where I have enough time. I know I keep complaining about this, but I'm very much looking forward to the time where all of my rigs have master controllers and I never have to manually do this again. I still think it's a while away, but when it happens, I will scream. Oh no, I've done it again. That's fine, Taja. Let me remember which one to click. It's absolutely fine. I won't cry about this later. Okay, right. What are his arms doing? I think something like this, maybe. Maybe. Do. Not that one, that one. Yeah, I think it's just one of those things, isn't it? It's one of those facts of life. That isn't right. Do. Okay, I think I might take away the notepad. I don't know if it looks better if he's got like clenched hands. If he does it like that. Let's have a look. Maybe if they go up and then come down. At that bit. I'm very sorry about the audio that is currently looping as I try and figure out this movement. I am terrified that Rosebees is still here. I'm gonna drop a second world-class message. Okay, let's see if that kind of looks the way I want it to. Okay, and then maybe if he kind of juts forward a little bit as he does that. Whoop. 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 And I think I'm going to have to drop his head down again. Like that. Eebity. Cool. his eyebrows don't look right for some reason. Let's have a look. Oh right, it's because his eyes moved when they shouldn't, but that's fine. Cool, I think I'm going to kind of arch his back a little more. Maybe not that much. Cool.
Oh,
Okay, I don't think I actually like that as a movement, so if I maybe bring his hand in front of his face, let's see how that looks roughly without cleaning up.
oh.
And then drop his arm as well. Yeah.
Oh. 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 Terrible news, guys.
Yeah, I think I like that. But also, I am very quickly running out of any energy I've had today. So, I might call that there and sort the rest of this out off stream, potentially. Because there's a few things I want to change about this as well. Because I want him to face down a little bit more than he is at the moment. Yeah, sometimes that's just the way. And sometimes you can fight it, and sometimes you just decide to stop. And that is fine for me. That's that's part of my process. And I only wanted to get about 500 frames, or get up to 500 frames, which I would say I have done. I have done, definitely. So that's fine. I think I'm going to probably call it there. And then off stream, I will start adding some Easter eggs to the shelf. Maybe if we get to the next stream on Thursday and I still haven't, that's because I changed my mind. But for the time being, I think that's probably going to call it. Thank you everyone for hanging out and watching my watching my process, I guess. As I say, we'll be back on Thursday, and in the meantime, I will catch you all in the Discord. Take care and piss out. Bye.